Here again, day 2 at International Airport Summit, and I'm here with Anurag, who is Head of Airport Operations at Noida Airport. Thank you for being with me here today. So my first question to you is, when I say the term Airport of the Future, what is the first thing that comes to mind?
So Airport of the Future should be simple, more predictable, and as things are going on, it should be most self-serving. I mean, I can use my own device and I don't need any interference. So this is the journey should be predictable. When I start from home, I should know that what time I'm checking in and what time I should be the gate. That's the most important thing. No uncertainty and no variability in terms of the processing.
Absolutely. And what would you tell airports to really focus on now to take the passenger experience to that next level?
So next level, we are now, let's say, when I say about my own airport, so we'll start from a data-driven airport. The most important thing today which was missing, that most of the decisions are taken without having the solid ground. So the way things are moving, we'll have more data available with us. There would be more interaction with the passengers so that we understand their need, and then we develop a model by which whatever I have spoken about in terms of predictable journey, simple journey, and this thing can be delivered to the passengers. So going forward, this should be very, very important stakeholder in your whole planning, not only your other stakeholder like airlines or air traffic control or the ground handlers, but a modern airport, a future airport should have passenger as very, very important stakeholders.
Absolutely. So bouncing off that, what would you tell smaller airports to really capitalize on the most?
Yeah, so when we say smaller airports, the problem with airports are they're very heavy capital intensive projects. So whether it's a smaller airport or the bigger airport, some of the infrastructure like airside, runway, you have to still make the equal big runway, and a lot of fixed cost is involved. Very small, so small and big airport has this variability in terms of variable cost. Smaller airports should have flexibility in their operations. The elasticity should be in the processes, not in the infrastructure. So that's the most important thing. And the other big win which smaller airports can make in terms of revenue and all that, because of a lot of online stress and all, how can they capitalize on that to offset the cost which is there in the fixed cost?
Absolutely. And what are your key takeaways from the summit so far?
So it was a very fantastic event where, I mean, many people we met, we have been seeing them online, and one of the key session on the disability is my key takeaway. This was a very interesting session, not in terms of what you can do, but who are your stakeholders. So this session was very, very important. When I go back, I'll speak to my management, how can we put this disability thing into whole planning of the airport in the future thing. And some of the interesting solutions which are presented, I mean, they're very good. So let's see that if we can see them in action in the next 2-3 years.
Absolutely. And that was my last question. Thank you very much.
Thank you.